As-Salamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Dear brothers and sisters, welcome back to my channel. Today we have a very important discussion. But before we delve into it, I want to remind you all to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Now, let's get started. As many of you are aware, the situation in Gaza has been heartbreaking. The suffering of our brothers and sisters there is unimaginable. Homes destroyed, lives lost, and families torn apart. It's easy to feel overwhelmed and lose hope in the face of such adversity. But my dear brothers and sisters, losing hope is not the solution. In fact, it's the opposite of what we should be doing. In the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reminds us of the story of the Bani Israel, how they were warned that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is watching them, that He is the all-hearing and the all-seeing, the As-Sami and the Al-Basir. This reminder is not just for them, but for all of us. It's a reminder that even when we feel like no one is listening or watching, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is always there, and He is aware of our struggles and our pain. The events unfolding in Gaza have opened the eyes of people all around the world. They've shown us what Islam is truly about: compassion, justice, and standing up for the oppressed. And thanks to the power of technology, these war crimes are being documented and shared online for the entire world to see. It's our duty as Muslims to speak out against these injustices and demand accountability for those responsible. So, how do we hold on to hope in the midst of such darkness? How do we find the strength to keep fighting for justice? The answer lies in our faith and our connection to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We must continue to pray for our brothers and sisters in Gaza, asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to ease their suffering and to grant them relief. And we must also pray for ourselves, asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us the courage and the wisdom to not stand idly by in the face of oppression. As the Prophet Muhammad said, "Whosoever of you sees an evil, let him change it with his hand. And if he is not able to do so, then let him change it with his tongue. And if he is not able to do so, then with his heart. And that is the weakest of faith." My dear brothers and sisters, the road ahead may be difficult, but we must never lose hope. We must continue to stand together, united in our faith and our commitment to justice. And we must never forget that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is always with us, guiding us and giving us strength. Thank you for joining me today. Until next time, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.